Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Dr. Sidra Osman. I've got rank 1134 in NEET PG 25 and this video deals about my NEET PG strategy or my NEET PG journey. So I've cracked this rank during my internship attempt, and since most of us are either doing internship or we have a job, so this video talks about the real strategy, the real truth. There are targets that we set, but the reality is something else, and how there are change of plans according to the jobs and duties we have. So in this video I'll be talking about my real unfiltered strategy. So let's start the video. The first strategy, starting my preparation early. So my internship started on 1st March 2024, and that is the day I started preparing for NEET PG. I mainly started with rapid revision videos, and since Dharma was an easy subject for me to approach, so the first subject I did was Dharma. Dharma के बाद I did surgery के बाद OBGY, then pedia, because I did final year subject first because my final year prof just got over and I had an idea about the subjects. That is why I did my final year subjects first. Then I did second year subjects, उसके बाद first year, and at last I did my third year subjects. Second last was PSM, and the last subject that I did was medicine, because medicine was the subject that needed my most time. So that is why I did it at last, because पहले शुरू करती तो मे बी मेडिसिन के बाद आई वुड हैव गॉट टायर्ड और मैं उसके बाद और सब्जेक्ट्स नहीं पढ़ पाती. सो आई स्टार्टेड इनिशियली विद ईजी सब्जेक्ट्स लाइक क्लाइंबिंग अ माउंटेन ग्रेजुअली. सो आई स्टार्टेड इट लाइक दैट. Then mainly, but I started from day one of my internship, but my main preparation was when my internship got over. On around 15 March I got home, and I had a fixed schedule at that time. I studied for 10 to 12 hours a day, and I had a fixed schedule. So that is the real time when my strategy was on a boost, when I did my actual studies. So this was a golden period for me. That was a boost for my NEET PG preparation. Then the next strategy was limit your time span. What does it mean? It means like setting up smaller targets. Like if I had to do minors and sapro subjects like skin, anesthesia, psychiatry, ortho and radiology. So I used to set a target for 5 days only. For major subjects surgery, OBGY and pedia, I had set a target of 10 days. And for intermediate subjects like pharma, micro, patho, physio, anat, biochem, the target was I have to complete it in 7 days. But the reality is a bit different, because you have your internship and your duties. So some of the subjects may not align with your duties, so they may take more time to complete. For example, my minors somewhat took around 7 days to complete. Then intermediate somewhat took 10 days. Majors में 10-15 दिन भी लग गए थे. And medicine took the most time. Medicine took 20 days to complete. We need to set smaller targets. We need to limit our revision टाइम पीरियड, सो दैट अगर टाइम एक्सटेंड भी हो तो वो 1-2 दिन से ही हो. अगर हम पहले से ही 10-12 दिन का टारगेट लेके चलेंगे तो सब्जेक्ट्स 15 या 20 दिन में कंप्लीट होगा. सो दैट इज़ वाई यू नीड टू लिमिट योर टाइम स्पैन. सो दिस वॉज द टाइम ड्यूरेशन फॉर द फर्स्ट रीड. फॉर द सेकेंड रीड व्हाट आई डिड वॉज आई यूज टू डू साप्रो इन 2 days ओनली फॉर माई सेकेंड रीड, मेजर 4 in 7 days, अदर सब्जेक्ट्स आई यूज टू डू इन 5 days. So gradually when you are doing your second, third and fourth read, you need to decrease the time, you need to concise your notes. Then another thing is how I divided my 5 days. So when I was doing, for example, I was doing Dharma had to be done in 5 days. So for the 4 days I will study, I will do my rapid revision videos, I'll make up my notes, I will do all the PYTs, and on the 5th day what I will do all the PYQs of NEET PG and INICET. That is the strategy I followed. Because I took the PYQ day as the day I had off on. For example, Sunday को अगर off मिलता था तो उस दिन PYQ I used to approach PYQs and also review them at the same time. उसी दिन same time पे I used to make a PYQ mistake notebook, और उसी दिन year wise I used to note them down. So the next strategy is multiple revision. I did 5 reads of my notes, and what was the time duration in which I completed these? So the first read completed in 5 months. I had set the target to complete it in 4 months, but it took me 5 months because of emergency medicine posting, ortho and general medicine. These were really hectic. One thing was that PSM postings were my golden period. I completed a lot of syllabus during that period, and also minors were really helpful. So my first aid got completed in August end. Then there were subjects, 2 subjects were left because I had to start my second aid in August. So what I did was PSM and medicine were left. So I overlapped my second aid. I used to devote most time to PSM, to reading PSM and medicine. But I used to take out time 1 to 2 hours to read my NS. I started revising my minus as a second read. So this is how I did it. Then my second read took me 3.5 months from 1st September to 15 December. Then third read it took me 1.5 months, and the fourth read took me 1 month. Then my INICET exam was supposed to happen. Then after my INICET exam I took 1 week of break. Then after that I was supposed to do a quick read for NEET PG, but just 1 week before the NEET PG exam, the exam got postponed. I was really disheartened because I wanted all this reading and revising stuff to get over. So I took a 3-day break again. So then the final read started. Then that was my 5th read. It started on 10th of June, and then I completed it on 30th July. Then the exam was supposed to be on 3 August. So during this 2 to 3 days, what I did was I revised my choti copy and GT review, and then I appeared for my NEET PG exam. So this is how initially you start with 5 months, then you cut it down to 3.5 months, then again 2.5, 1.5 months. This is how you cut down your reads. And the next thing is, should we go for RR or main notes? So I suggest going for rapid revision notes because they are revisable, they are retainable, and most importantly NEET PG is the kind of exam that is very easily covered in the rapid revision notes. The 70% of syllabus is covered in rapid revision notes only. Whatever source you are using, you can use any of the source, but I have put up a video of what subject I did from where, the complete breakdown of the 19 subjects. I'll put up a link in the description. Please do check it out if you want to know the sources. But there were some topics that were added from main notes, like a few topics I added in pedia and micro from my main notes. Then very important thing is you need to concise your notes. Like when I was revising from the first aid, I had bulky notes. Then I switched to RR and BTR and first aid as a revision tool. The topics which were covered in 2-3 pages, they were covered in 1 to 2 pages in first aid or BTR. So I took clippings from there and I added them in my notes because I had digital notes. It was easy for me to do that. Then the next thing is I started giving GT early. It was a very good strategy. You should start giving GT early. More GTs is equal to more question practice. The more the merrier. जितना ज़्यादा GT दोगे उतनी अच्छी question practice होगी. Followed the live GT thing till my exam, that was 3 August 25. For this I used Marrow as my main source. You can check out my video on GT review also if you want to know more. So while giving GTs, I faced a problem that my GT score was stuck around 500 in my second and third read. I couldn't go beyond it. So I found some of the advices on YouTube. This is the way you diagnose the problem. You know what the issue is. So for some subjects, I knew the topic, मुझे topic समझ में आता था, but I was not able to solve the questions. तो question का approach समझने के लिए I did TNDs for patho, anatomy, ortho and OBGY. These were the 4 subjects I did TND in. Then there were some subjects जिसमें मुझे question देख के याद ही नहीं आता था if I've read the topic or not. So for those subjects I did multiple revisions and I also did sticky note method. I used to stick important topics on my wall. So this I did for OBGY and also biochemistry. Then another thing that I followed was I used to eye roll over my GT review before giving the next GT. So this really helped me a lot. And also if you want to know more about GT review and everything, I'll put up a link in the description. You can check it out. Then the next thing is timetable. So during my internship there was no fixed timetable. There was a time in which I could study 10 to 12 hours a day. There was a time when I used to have hectic duties and I couldn't get time to study the whole week. So there was no fixed schedule that I followed during my internship. Then after the internship, I had 4 to 5 months. During that period, I took 10 to 12 hours per day to study for my NEET PG. So I used to wake up at 9 a.m. and then the first thing I did was 1 hour custom module, and it was supposed to be a mixed module because at that time I was doing my third read. Plus I used to review those things. Then I used to revise the subject for the whole day, and before sleeping at night I had 1 hour in which I used to solve 50 questions in custom module of the subjects that I was reading the whole day, and I used to review it then and there. So the total I did 100 questions per day. रॉन्ग क्वेश्चन का रिव्यू करना बहुत ज़रूरी है, एंड इट वॉज सपोज टू बी अ रफ रिव्यू के बस अगले कस्टम मॉड्यूल से पहले आई यूज टू टेक जस्ट अ क्विक व्यू ऑफ इट, जस्ट एन आई रोल, मतलब ऐसे प्रॉपर पढ़ना नहीं है, बस एक बार आई रोल करनी है. So this is what helped me. The last and the most important strategy, giving priority to PYQs and PYTs. Previous year topics are more important than previous year questions, so we need to be thorough with our previous year topics. So what I did was when I was doing my rapid revision notes, I had a PYT list. I used to check through that list if I have covered all my previous year topics or not. If it was not covered in my rapid revision videos, I used to go to my main videos, or I used to read it from first aid or any other source. So this is what I did. I've also prepared a list of previous year topics from 2018 to 2025 PYTs. So you can check that out. I'll put up a link in the description. So if you want to target an under 5000 rank, you need to do all the 10-year PYQs of NEET PG and also 5-year PYQs of INICET also. It gives you a better shot at getting a under 5000 rank. So guys, this is all about my NEET PG strategy. Hope you find this video helpful. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And also I'll put up all the important links in the description. Do check them out. And also for more videos regarding NEET PG and INICET, all the detailed sources, you can check out my other videos. They'll also help you out. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching.